Don't even need an intro to this video because this title music is so good. I'm just gonna let it run. Oh yeah. This is Josh Musashi. We're playing SaGa Scarlet Johansson Grace. It's a very good game. Unfortunately, it does not have Johansson in the name. It's not sexy enough to be Scarlett Johansson, but it is quite sexy. I enjoy it. So this is the PlayStation 4 re-release. It got re-released for mobile, Switch, whole bunch of PC. Originally, this game was only for the Vita, so we're gonna get to it. So I'm gonna start a new game here. I've got 3 goals for this series of videos. One, I kind of want to show everyone the game. So this game hasn't got an English release yet, and there's a lot of people out there that really want to kind of see how the game works and everything. So you can see that here. For people that have the game and are playing it, I'm going to give some tips and try to help others out there. I played through Leonardo's scenario and then got most of the way through Alpina's when I played it for the Vita, and like halfway through Alpina's I really got to the point where the game was really easy, and at first this game is pretty challenging, so hopefully I can help people kind of level up their skills in this game and their strategies. And finally, I'm going to be kind of translating as we go. I'm not going to translate everything word for word, but I hope that if you're studying Japanese, that you can pick up some Japanese words and stuff from here. So a little bit more title music. Oh yeah, Kenji Ito, so good. Before we move on, I love how it says illustration Tomomi Kobayashi in big letters at the bottom. It's pretty awesome. She's kind of the Yoshitaka Amano of the SaGa series, and she does the character design. And this game in particular, they tried to make the 3D models look like her art, and it's one thing that I really love about this game. Alright, so this is a new menu for the re-release here. There's no way to upload your save from the Vita version, but this asks you what characters you've already beat the game with. So we're just kind of going on the honor system. So I beat it with Leonardo. I did not beat it with Alpina, but I was quite close. Maybe one day I'll go back to that game. So I'm gonna be honest here and click that I beat it with Leonardo and no one else. Alright, so this is just telling you that you're not gonna get any special items or any special like bonuses for, you know, the characters that you beat it with. It's mainly a story thing, so answer honestly. Start the game. So if you ever played the old school like Ogre Battle games or Tactics Ogre, this might seem kind of familiar. So it's a quiz here that helps kind of choose a character for you. This is way more important than it seems. At the end, it will recommend a character, but you can say, I don't want that character, and pick whatever character you want. The problem is that there's kind of a penalty for doing that. The choices that you make on here will provide stat bonuses to the character that you won't get if you just go to the end and say, no, I don't want that, and choose your own character. So, using the power of the internet, I'm going to get Talia the way I want her. So, I'm going to go all spell casting. I'm not going to translate these, they're kind of weird. You know, they're kind of like fortune telly, kind of like, in this situation, what would you do? It's that kind of stuff. Can enjoy some more music. So this version of the game is called SaGa Scarlet Grace Hiiro no Yabo. Hiiro no Yabo roughly translates to Scarlet Ambition. So it's like SaGa Scarlet Grace, Scarlet Ambition. Probably seems kind of strange, like why is it Scarlet in the name twice? But the actual title of the game has Scarletto, Scarlet, the English loan word Scarlet. And then the subtitle has Hiiro, which is the Japanese kind of word for scarlet color. So, I'm not sure how to translate that without saying Scarlet twice. Let's see, this one. This one. At the end it asks you which game series is better, Final Fantasy or SaGa. If you pick Final Fantasy, it just shuts the game off. Obviously that didn't happen. Alright, cool, looks like I got what I want. So there's Talia. You can't change the element, she's always going to be the tree element, the grass, if we were playing Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, so let's see, HP, LP, that's always the same. So her strength is at -2. We don't really need strength. I'm going to use her as a mage. Dexterity is 12, that's nice. Speed gets a +2, that's great. Speed is always helpful. Constitution gets a -2. I'm not happy about it, but we'll deal with it. And then intelligence and focus get a +2. So intelligence and focus are what we need for our spells. Focus in particular is good for status ailments. So there's two other ways you can kind of set her up by answering the questions differently. And both of them kind of are better for using like rapiers. You can get like really high dexterity and also pretty high focus, and if you're using a rapier or bow, those are both really important stats. So. Focus in particular is really important for the rapier in this game, because the rapier kind of does lots of status elements. That looks good. Starting off in Termina. Alright, this is another thing that they just added. They added a new arranged battle voice. So this is default. And here's the arranged. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the new one. Sounds kind of sexy. So far, I've only said sexy 3 times. Alright, Talia. From time to time, I'm gonna call her Talia, like she's the daughter of Raj Al Ghul. You're just gonna have to deal with it. This is her workshop. She looks like Ninja Batman Talia.
こんな風に歪むなんて。しかも全部が同じように。
So, the beginning of her story, she's basically just like, I'm going on an adventure. Oh, by the way.
Seima君?
Seima.
Hi!
Can you look after my stuff?
旅に出るから。
This dude looks like
あ
Jake
と頼むわ
Gyllenhaal.
ね。
Like specifically Jake Gyllenhaal from like Nightcrawler.
顔料か何かの買い付けでしょうか。
Probably you shouldn't trust that dude with anything, but okay.
焼き物が歪んでしまうの。このまま続けても仕方ないから、歪みの原因を探しに行ってくるわ。
I'm just glad this default fool is not on my party.
歪んでるってそれが味と違うんですか？すいません、見習いが分かったような口聞いて。
歪んでいるのは私自身なの。それで焼き物の方にも歪みが出るのよ。
タリアさんが歪んでるって全然意味が分かりません。何を言うてるんですか？
とにかく長旅になると思うから勉強もサボらずにね。
Don't forget your
いってらっ
studies.
しゃい。早くお帰りになってくださいね。
See you later, come back soon. So as soon as she walks out, there just happens to be a huge firebird in the air. Everyone knows the legend of the big firebird. So apparently there was something wrong with the pottery, and she's saying that this is probably the reason for there's something in the atmosphere. So I assume this firebird affects fire around it, and maybe that's why there was a problem. Yeah, let's go. Let's fight right now. Yeah, that's not a good idea. She said it's reckless. I'm supposed to go to shoot here, but I'm gonna walk around a little bit. This is the world map. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I can't go to my stuff yet until I get the characters. They added the trigger buttons to save and load now, which is really weird.
あんた見たかい、あのでかい鳥。あれは伝説の不死鳥に違いないと思うんだが。
Oh man, did you see that big bird? I bet it's the legendary Moltres. We should catch it.
そうかもしれないわね。
That's not exactly what he said. That's pretty much what he said.
かもし
He's
れ
like,
ないじ
I
ゃ
don't
なく
know
て
if
間
that's
違いないぞ。
Moltres.
あの羽を一枚でも手に入れられればまさに一攫千金だな。
It might be that firebug Pokemon. And then he's talking about grabbing a feather, which is a bad
不
idea.
死鳥の羽は簡単には手に入らないのよ。生あるものが触れればたちまち消えてしまうの。
Maybe you can notice a kind of difference in outfit styles here, and there's a reason for that.
ガーン、そうなのか？そいつは困ったな。
私なら羽をうまく扱えるわ。
それじゃ手を組もう。儲けは頭割りでどうだ？
So he wants to grab the feather, and then she's like, "Yeah, I can do something cool with it."
私が半分もらってもいいところだと思うけど、まあいいわ、頭割りで。私はタリアよ。
I'm Talia, the daughter of Rajaku.
俺はカーン。昨日までエルワカンの親衛隊だったんだがやめたよ。不死鳥を追いかける方が面白そうだからな。他の連中はまあバトルに入ればわかるから紹介は省くわ。
Alright, so this is Khan. He's kind of like the sidekick to Talia throughout the story. Apparently, this is my first time playing Talia, so we'll see. From what I understand, he's from Eruakan, and Eruakan is kind of like a vaguely culturally Chinese place in this game, and this explains why he looks like a kind of a weird, like, bright Dynasty Warriors character. So he quit some kind of occupation force, it seems. And then now he's like, yeah, I quit my job, so now I'm gonna go take a feather from that bird.
よろしくね、カン。
カーンだ。
She's like, let's
よろしく
do it.
頼む。
So there's the stats. It's kind of cool that they show that. They didn't do that before. They would just like be on your team. Well, he's fire. She's nature. So it's nice. All right, and then okay. So you also became friends with the adventure team, the Killers. Why they're called the Killers, I don't know. Maybe they look like a girl that looked like a boy that I used to know or something. Anyway, so they give you all these random characters that have no story. They're just like, I'm on your team, okay. So, finally I can go to the menu. So I went there and instinctively. Bam, so this is the inventory. I'm not worried about that right now. Probably not going to use that very much. Here's the party screen. So first one is your battle formation. Second one is your members. You can switch members out. So it hooked me up with, let's see, Talia, Khan, and then it hooked me up with 5 more characters. So we've got Khan, Tomato. His hair is red, and his name is Tomato. Snail, which Snail just happens to have a passive ability that makes him slow. Queen, which looks kind of nice actually. Talia. We have House, MD. These names. I'll check that out in a second. And Compass. Like that silver hair. Oh, our stats are terrible. I don't want either. So I'll go through and kind of analyze these in a second. So this next thing here is the equipment. You can change weapons and such. The weapon skills that you learn are based on your equipment. So Khan, for instance, already has Spiral Charge learned. And there's 4 more abilities I can learn with this particular weapon. Yeah, if I switch to Axe, he might be able to learn Hyper Hammer or 3 others. The reason that Hyper Hammer is not all question marks is because another one of my teammates has Hyper Hammer. So once you learn a move with another character, then you can see that you can learn the move on a particular weapon, which is helpful for getting rolls, or if you want to switch buttons. So this is just checking out their skills. So he's got like a short sword attack, Excel Sniper. He's got a 2-handed sword attack, swing down. He also has the fire magic. He's fire, so that's kind of obvious. Yeah, and he's also got a mace attack here. It's a pretty good one too. Nice. And then finally we're looking at the rolls. Rolls are passive abilities that you can... Every character starts with 1, and then you can learn more through learning your special weapon skills. So there's 1 roll for each kind of weapon skill that you can learn just by getting 3 kind of general skills for that weapon. There's 3 specific ones, but most people will learn those skills. It's not like really difficult to learn skills. So that one I'll probably end up getting without trying for each of the characters. The other roles, they require you to learn weapon skills from different weapons. So this is a point where it's nice to look at what weapon skills a character starts with. Like for instance, Khan starts with Excel Sniper. So I'm not planning to use short sword with him. Probably he's not great with short sword. But if there was another role that needed Excel Sniper, he's already got it, and it makes it a lot easier. So. Also, since your learning weapon skills are based off of the weapon you have equipped, sometimes you get to a point where you don't have a new weapon and you can't learn any skills. If you're fighting kind of easy battles, which this game will tell you the difficulty of the battle before you start, you can use that opportunity to make your characters use different weapons to learn different skills, and then they can get new rolls from that, and then they'll get a bonus even when they switch back to their original. Cool, so let's set my team up and then we'll finish this round up. Alright, so I'm definitely using Khan. I'm planning to use him throughout the rest of the game. I don't like his weapon though. He starts with a spear. Spear is based off of dexterity and focus, I believe. Let me fact check here. Oh no, spear is just focus, it seems. So his focus is, that's the last stat there. It's an 11. That's actually not bad. But I'm not a huge fan of spear, and I am a huge fan of the two-handed sword. That was my bread and butter damage dealer. So I'm probably gonna go with the big boy sword. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so it's telling me, yeah, you know, your stuff will go down. So the first one attacks, second one's defense. Yeah. Some of the other ones, they raise and lower other stats. Big weapons tend to lower your speed. So I believe Khan has it. Yeah, so Khan has swing down already. So I can't even learn that with this particular weapon. So, but I'll still be able to use it. So if you have a skill learned, even when you change weapons, it doesn't matter. You'll still be able to use it. So he starts with a pretty good skill with the two-handed sword. I like two-handed swords. He has high strength. I'm gonna go with this. Probably I'll change his other equipment later. The tomato. Axe is kind of cool. Oh man. His dex is really low. And axes tend to miss a lot. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you can't equip shields. So snail here. Oh, let's look at their rolls before I move on. Alright, so Khan has a poison and a death resistance. I'm not super happy about that. Tomato is kind of nice. He has a blunt attack bonus. Snail has a resistance bonus, but it lowers his speed. The order that which he, not his actual speed stat. That -3 is from his equipment, but it lowers the order that which he will move, which effectively is your speed. It's not the actual stat itself. I don't think I'm going to use that guy, but we'll see. He only has 4 life points. Life points are really important in this game because they don't heal. Well, the only way they heal is if you take them out of battle. So if you're fighting consecutive battles, and I like to kind of stick with 5 main, characters and not use my resources towards any others. Yeah, it becomes a real pain in the butt because then, you get hit, you die, which you will die often in this game, then you can't use the guy. Right. Oh man, these names. Khan's okay, sure. Tomato, snail, queen. Oh boy. Yeah, so queen has a rapier. She's got a paralysis attack. I feel like rapier is very good for status ailments. I feel like it's her focus is not super high. She does have high dex. I think I might actually change it to bow. Bow does use focus as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change it to bow. I have plans for rapier because I'm going to try to get the 2 new characters, and one of them is only good with rapiers. I'm assuming she does not have any bow skills. She does not. She'll learn them eventually. Alright, let's get rid of this now. Alright, so then we got House. See, House is a martial artist. Martial arts are pretty cool because the attack is based off your speed. So then you also get the dual benefit of having high attack and being fast. And martial arts also have lots of attacks that can manipulate the order at which you move, which is very important for this game. We'll see once we get into battle. Oops, probably I'm gonna go with House. Snail, she has a one-handed sword, but it is based off strength, and her strength is only a 9. Yeah, compass, I'm not feeling it go. So probably this is what I'm gonna roll with. Alright, so with the blunt attack. Interesting. So House's ability here is that it's easier for him to be targeted by the enemies. And his dexterity is up. That'll help his accuracy, I guess. And I can use that to kind of... Yeah, he starts with a counter move, so I can use his kind of tankiness. Use his aggro pull to counter, hopefully. Queen, I gave her the thing. Okay, great. Queen has a bonus to piercing attacks, which the bow is also a piercing attack. So. And then Talia's ability makes it so it's harder for her to be targeted, which is great. She's a mage, and she's really squishy. You see she has the lowest HP. And, you know, I lost those constitution points when I spec'd her there. So Snail, encompass her out. I'm just gonna take all your equipment. So it's good to have extra characters ready sometimes because of the LP. But I picked the 5 characters with my highest LPs, and I'm gonna be getting a lot more characters later. There's like 77 characters. So I'm gonna go through and kind of analyze their equipment and set up something here, and then so we're gonna finish this episode here, and then next episode we're gonna start our adventure and start battling. So thanks for watching. Check out part 2.